Colombian President Manuel Santos met with his counterpart, U.S. President Barack Obama, over the weekend during the Summit of the Americas in Cartagena, Colombia. The two had much to discuss as the relationship between the two countries has changed significantly since Santos came to power 2 years ago. Over the course of the past 2 years, Santos has made a number of changes in Colombia's foreign policy. In the first place, he has made a clear break from his predecessor and longtime U.S. ally, former Colombian President Alvaro Uribe. Santos has also been renewing and revitalizing relationships with Latin American countries whose regard for the United States is wary at best. This includes Colombia's southern neighbor, Ecuador. More importantly, the Santos administration has radically improved ties to the east with Venezuela. In fact, the Obama-Santos meeting happens to have coincided with the trial of Venezuelan drug kingpin Walid Makled. Makled's capture by Colombia in August of 2010 was a turning point in Colombia-Venezuela relations. Makled has openly accused high-level Venezuelan officials of engaging in drug trafficking. Had Makled been extradited to the United States, he might have provided evidence that would have allowed the United States to impose additional sanctions against suspected drug kingpins in the administration of Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez. When Colombia opted instead to extradite Makled to Venezuela, the Santos regime secured remarkably successful security cooperation and began the recovery process for their bilateral trade relationship. Now, improved relations with Venezuela doesn't necessarily translate to a radical shift away from the United States, but there are a number of other factors cooling relations between the two partners. For Colombia, the delayed approval of the free trade agreement originally signed in 2006 and only now set to take effect on May 15th has been a source of tension with the United States. Though Colombian businesses have had nearly free tariff access to the U.S. as a result of drug cooperation, the FTA will facilitate investment by U.S. companies into Colombia. It will also instantly drop tariffs on 80% of U.S. goods. Colombia has long lobbied for the U.S. legislative approval of the FTA, and the delay was a notable point of disagreement between the Santos and Obama administrations. It is in the realm of military affairs where the most important cooperation may yet have room to evolve. Colombia and the United States have for the past decade engaged in very close operational coordination. This is currently the main point of contact between the two governments amidst cooling political relations. But with the U.S. reorienting its military posture towards the Pacific Ocean and Asia, there is pressure on the U.S. military to keep costs down in Latin America. At the same time, however, Colombia has openly admitted that the country is experiencing a resurgence of militant activity that has particularly targeted oil infrastructure. As a result, the government has initiated a new offensive against the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia and other criminal organizations. This new initiative is only just underway, but the renewed fight for control in Colombia's rural areas may actually serve as a catalyst for Colombia to seek closer relations with its North American partner.